All right. Who doesn't like a little bit of B.B. King? He was such an amazing, amazing musician. What I loved about B.B. King is he made not playing fast cool. As a aspiring musician and guitarist, if you look too hard, you look at all these incredible guitarists and you just get discouraged. You just go, I don't think I'll ever be able to play like that. So I can't remember who the musician was. I must look it up, but somebody said, it's actually the space between the notes that's almost more important. So that's something I'm working a lot on at the moment is phrasing. Which is like I've been playing for a long, long time, and the two mistakes I've made in my journey, my learning journey, is not learning songs, so full songs, and yes. I think I've seen that clip, Starkid. Again, it just backs up the fact that they are, and I think I've seen Stevie Ray Vaughan do the same thing, but he changed the whole guitar. Like they changed the guitar mid-song, and he literally didn't miss a beat. It was phenomenal, and I think that's the difference between good performers and just legendary performers. Okay, well, I am going to pull out the Tim Henson signature, so just hang on a sec. All right, for you guitar enthusiast, just take a look at this. Oops, hang on. Is she not beautiful? So it's got a hollow at the top, sound hole, and it's got a Fishman pickup on it. So, and as I said, nylon strings, which is such a different sound to electric. Let's just do a tune. Actually, it's all happening on the music side at the moment. This afternoon, I'm taking my gear in, and a fellow colleague and I are going to have a jam in the office. So one of my aspirations, one of my goals, one of my stretch goals this year, actually I've got two now, is to play in an open mic night. Just do a couple of looping sets, and so he plays both bass and guitar, but he's bringing a bass tonight, and so let me turn my pedal cam on. So I'll take my looper. So this guy here. So this is the RC10R from Boss. Excuse me. So it's a two-track looper, which means you can just do basic sort of chorus and verse type idea. And so he's bringing his bass in, and so should be a lot of fun. My tube amp is in for repair at the moment, but I have a beautiful acoustic Fishman amp. Fishman, hang on. Yeah, sorry, Fishman. Fishman amp. And so that has a beautiful... So that's what you're hearing at the moment. So this is actually the Fishman amp. So, but if you ever listen to this, the tone of this guy... It's just angelic. reverb to help too. Actually, I might just change tact. I might just do a little simple two of us. Sec. What number are we? Two of us. This is a nice little bouncy one. This is the two of us. It's been a while. I'll get there. The joys of live streaming. All right, you can do it. Isn't she a beauty? Just beautiful tune. Okay, so how are we going for time? Actually, we'll go for a bit longer. So this next one is actually, this one's very cool. So there is a YouTube artist on called Paul Davids, and Paul Davids is actually, I don't know where he's from. He actually might be where you are, Belgium. I think he's got a bit of a Belgian accent. Razio, and I've been following him for quite some time, and what I love about his content is he just breaks really complex things down into consumable chunks, and he makes it really easy to sound good. So this next one is actually off the back of it was just a video on, I will get you the link, Razio. It is absolutely worth a subscribe because his content is phenomenal. Let me just find him for you. And obviously he's one of many, but he in particular I love. There you go. Because he makes guitar so accessible to people, and he doesn't. You know how you find some people they revel in the fact that they know what they're talking about, and they, they've got that air about them that I'm better than you type idea. Like I've never liked that. I'm very humble in my state. I am an aspiring musician and an aspiring guitarist. Like I don't consider myself good or bad because I don't compare myself to others. I just compare myself to myself yesterday. And if today Justin is better than yesterday Justin, I've won, right? So, and that's what generally growth is about. It doesn't matter whether it's guitar or learning or reading or expanding your brain. So, yeah. Look, Razio, it's like all things, right? If it's something you truly want to do, you will be intentional and make the time. And obviously your situation is. Yeah. Well, maybe not call them out. Maybe whisper the name to me because there's actually another musician, Danish Pete, who is associated with them that I like as well, and he's an amazing loop artist. And in fact, he helped me choose this pedal that I've got. I'm actually on the verge of upgrading to the new RC600 Boss RC600. So it's the guy before. Right. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know that. Who's the guy he's with now? I think they call him the Captain. So he sort of pairs up with this other guy, and they do sort of gear reviews and that kind of stuff. So, I really like their channel too. But yeah, back to Razio. Look, it's about being intentional. When in 2018, I remember the year, I remember the month, 2018, in October. I had just come back from a European trip, and I was burnt out. I really didn't like my job. I didn't like what I was doing. And while I was away, I read a book called The Power of Play. Can't remember who the author was. But the crux of the book was, if we're not creating as human beings, then you're missing out. And I took that literally, and I managed to find a guitar teacher. So Rick, actually I'll give him a plug as well, Rick at Tasty Guitars. He, again, like I found a video of his, and he broke down he broke down something very, very complex in the funk genre. This is his YouTube channel. And by the way, he has an online course, so self-paced online course. If private lessons are not your thing, and again, like it's basically about and I was talking about the creative stuff. The importance of the creative process in a human being's life, I think, is fundamental. And whether it be, writing, or whether it be drawing or music or whatever, I think it's really important to create because I think it's good for the brain. So I made it an intentional part of my life. I'm nearly 7 years on, and my journey has been amazing. If you look at my earlier YouTube stuff, I was terrible. But you got to start somewhere. And it's never too late. Razio is where I'm trying to get to is, don't stress about not being able to do it now. I am sure that there will be opportunity in the future to put time into it. All right, so what time is it? All right, this might have to be my last one today, my pleasure. Yeah, look, a lot of people feel stuck in life, and one of the things that okay, thanks, Stuck Kid. One of the things that I always tell, because I'm sort of a coach and mentor in my job. One of the things I tell, sort of keep reminding people, is the most powerful thing you have is yourself, and leveraging that power. No one can take that away from you. So, and we control our responses, and that's literally the only thing we can control in the world. Everything outside of us is uncontrollable. So the only thing we can really control is our own behavior and our own responses to things. So, yeah. Okay. I could keep streaming for another hour, but unfortunately I have my day job to go to. So this one is Paul David's Arpeggio Jam, I've called it. Beautiful little thing, and we'll end on that, and then we'll try and find somebody. Actually, before I do that, let's just see who's online, because I'll find somebody for us to raid today. Haven't done a raid for a while. Starkid and Razio, I cannot tell you how much. I cannot tell you how appreciative I am of your popping into chat. It makes streaming an amazing experience for the streamer, and especially for someone who's starting out. So thank you so much. I so much appreciate you being here. All right. Okay, Sashi Boom. Yeah, okay. We'll raid Sashi Boom after this. She is electric. Young lady who, wonderful voice, lupist, and just all around credible musician. So, all right, Paul David's Arpeggio Jam, and then we'll go and raid Sashi Boom. Yes. It's funny. I think the nebulousness of Twitch is quite cool. So you start seeing all these connections between people. So because if I remember correctly, Stucky, where I think it was NZ Climber, where you and I sort of had slightly bumped into each other before. So all right. Without further ado, Paul David's Arpeggio Jam. right. Thank you so much, Star Kid and Razio. Thank you so much for jumping in. It's been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully we get a little bit better every day. And it is just an amazing experience to be able to do this.